Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for eclipse season 2024. This is for the second eclipse season. So if you're unfamiliar, there are 2 eclipse seasons a year. And essentially eclipse season is a set of 2 eclipses that happen, sometimes 3 eclipses, I believe. But we have on the 17th, the Pisces lunar eclipse happening. And then on October 2nd, we have the solar eclipse in Libra. In between these 2 dates is when this eclipse season is going to be the strongest, and you will be able to feel this energy before and after, depending on how strong your psychic connection and intuition is. Essentially, eclipse seasons are times of massive, major change, and this one's going to be strong for you in particular, Scorpio, because the Pisces lunar eclipse, this is your sister sign, it's a fellow water sign, so around that date particularly, it could be a very dramatic time for you. Eclipse seasons bring in so much change, so much drama, so we're going to hopefully look into what will be changing for you during this time, because the changes that happen during eclipse seasons are meant to propel you forward in life. So let's see. We have illumination happening. Okay, seeing life from a new perspective. I'm seeing a lot of learning taking place, learning new skills. Some of you may be in school, some of you may be training for a new job, learning a new language, a new instrument. I'm just seeing a lot of crown chakra energy, knowledge coming in. And yeah, when you think of like being illuminated, it means you're learning something new. So I'm seeing that for you. Very beautiful. We have the Cayman and Poppy with dreams. Wow. Wow. I'm not sure if this card ever came out during a reading before. Let's read into it. Wow. With the number 20. So the number 20 might mean something for you, or even on the 20th. That may be a significant time for you as well. Exceptionally quiet and still. The caiman is an alligator-like reptile that spends much of its time in a trance-like state, rousing only to snare its prey. Likewise, the poppy is closely associated with sleep. Since ancient times, the powerful sedative opium, has been derived from its seeds. Together, the caiman and poppy tell us about our dreams. So, a dream of yours is about to come true. Stay still yet alert like the caiman, and at the right moment, seize your opportunity with relish. And the shadow element of this is this message. Your head is in the clouds. Instead of dwelling in fantasy, think about the practical steps you can take to achieve your wildest dreams. Okay, so that's the energy you're working with most predominantly during this time. Your dreams are literally coming true. But on the flip side, you want to make sure that you're not overthinking. And especially, we saw that crown chakra energy, and the shadow side of crown chakra energy is fantasizing, overthinking, wearing rose-colored glasses, getting so caught up in your head and not focusing on what you can do right here in the present moment. So your challenge for this eclipse season is to stay present, especially around that Pisces lunar eclipse, because Pisces is such a fantasy, daydreamy type of sign. And you being its sister sign, Scorpio, like, you need to keep yourself grounded in the physical present moment. And what can you do today to make your dreams come true? You know, don't get caught up in the next 1 billion steps you need to take. Just focus on what you can do right here, right now. We have the message choices coming out. Wow. Scorpio, I feel just this intuitive nudge that there will be doorways opening up for you during this eclipse season, alternate ways to live your life. Okay, alternate big life options are going to be presented to you. So there could be a possible change in your living situation, whether that is somebody moving in or moving out, or you having the opportunity to move in or out of somewhere. This could also be a different option that you have with your job, and you have to decide which option is best for you. There's certainly some big life choices coming through with this eclipse season. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. Stunning. Wow, Scorpio, this eclipse season is bringing you choices. Cornucopia is coming out in reverse. Okay. Some of you may feel frustrated. You may feel like you deserve more money where you're working at, or more success. If you have like your own business or your career, you may be thinking like, again, I don't know why, Scorpio, we keep coming back to this week after week. Y'all really need to work on this thought within your mind, because I've been picking up on it for months now. And it's the thought of, I should have been further along than I am now. Shut up. Like, Scorpio, get over it. Shut up. I'm so tired of picking up on this feeling from within you. No. And that's what the choices card is all about. Like, the choices you've made in the past, you made them for a reason. And you were acting out of your greatest wisdom at the time with what you had, you know? So stop like beating yourself up over not having done something earlier, or like just getting around to something later on in life. Like that message that you keep telling yourself, like, oh, I should have done this earlier. Shut up. You didn't. So now you're here in the present moment. And that's so funny, because the Cayman, you know, it gives us that story of being in this trance like state, and waiting and waiting and waiting for the exact right moment to strike, and then striking. And you did that, but for some reason you feel like you waited too long, but you didn't. You did not, okay? Everything happens for a reason. And in the past, during a time period where you felt like you were doing nothing, or you should have done more, you should have done this or that, there was other things that you were rapidly healing and evolving that might not have been so dramatic. Like maybe, for example, you beat yourself up like, oh, I should have made investments in the past. Okay, in the past, you used your time to maybe work on healing emotionally, or focus on your relationships or other areas of your life. So you didn't have the capacity to do what you're doing now. So stop beating yourself up for that. You know, the right opportunity strikes at the right exact time. You're exactly aligned with divine timing here. I gotta say, with the Cayman spirit coming out, and with the poppy spirit, with the Pisces lunar eclipse, with illumination choices, cornucopia in reverse, all of these cards are asking you not to get too in your head about it. You know, overthinking is going to be your biggest challenge. All right, let's dive into your tarot. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, wanting that Ace of Cups moment from the universe, a new opportunity. It's like you're pleased with what you have. You're okay with what you have. The relationships, the friendships in your life, living situation, whatever, like it's all right. It's okay, you know? But you may feel like, again, oh my God, I hate this. Every time I do your reading, I come back to this, like I should have been further along. You really need to do some inner psychological work when it comes to undoing that belief. That is a deeply woven belief within you, Scorpio, that I've been picking up on for so long now. And it's like, you need to really start doing some intense affirmations that go against that belief. You know, like, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. This is great. I'm doing great. I'm excited. Like, you know, I don't know. Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that's the thing. These two cards next to each other like this, both in reverse, I feel like your intuition is sort of guiding you towards a new, refreshing future. And some of you may be feeling resistance to that, like a little guilty about it. Because, like, let's just say, for example, this is going to be a really specific example that some people are going to get mad at me over, but it's the first example that came to my mind. Like, let's just say that you've been in a long-term relationship for a really long time, and you completely trust your partner. It's great. You have a great relationship, but maybe there's not that much passion. Maybe there's not that much zest. You know, maybe you're having thoughts of like opening the relationship up in a consensual way. Or maybe you're even having thoughts like, oh, should we even still be together? You know what I mean? This is just an example. It's not saying this is your exact example. It doesn't even have to relate to your relationships. But I just get this feeling of like, I am completely content and happy and trustworthy of what's going on in my life right now. But it feels like there's a sense of novelty or passion or exploration missing. It feels like there are certain areas of life that I do not have access to that I want access to. That's what I'm picking up on for Scorpio. And you may feel low-key guilty by having that thought, because it's like, oh, you may be shaming yourself, like, oh, I should be grateful. I have it great in life. You know, who am I kidding? Like, no, explore that thought, explore that feeling, because it's pointing to something within you that is not being fulfilled. And you can find a way to fulfill that need within you without hurting anybody, without lying, without, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like whatever it is that you feel like is lacking or missing from your life right now, go find it. Go seek it out in a healthy way. We have the Devil in reverse. See, this Devil card has been popping up in reverse for a lot of signs this eclipse season, and I love it. Anything toxic in your life is falling apart right now, and for you, I feel like this is certain beliefs within yourself. We have the Hermit in reverse. Some of you may be feeling like you haven't been having enough time with loved ones, friends, or a relationship. You could be very busy navigating certain things in your life, like learning new things or navigating responsibilities, things like that. And you may be feeling like, man, I really just want to have like some time out with friends. I really just want to sit back and relax. Two of Cups coming out in reverse. Wow. Right underneath that Eight of Cups in reverse. I gotta say, Scorpio, this Two of Cups in reverse has been coming out for like everybody during this eclipse season. And I'm not surprised a lot of people get into breakups during eclipse season or separations from either friends or family members, etc. So this is obviously showing up in your life as well. And it could be you. It could very much be you, because Four of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, there's something not being fulfilled here. But on the other hand, if you find yourself pretty happy with all of your connections and relationships, you will certainly notice there are people close to you, close in your life, who are going through some sort of major separation. So that could be something that they talk about with you. That could be some of the craziness that comes through with this eclipse season. But I really do feel for a lot of you this sort of deep thought within yourself that you maybe even haven't expressed to anybody. And you may be thinking like, I don't know if this relationship or this friendship or this family dynamic I have is fulfilling for me. Like, I feel like there's something out there that I want to explore. There's a part of me that has gone unexplored and I want to explore it now. I want to see what it's like. We have the Ten of Swords coming out right next to the Two of Cups. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. Wow, it would not shock me at all if there was some sort of big separation happening in your life. Like, and I just dropped the card. Oh, wow. Wow. There was a card on the ground that I didn't even see. Five of Wands. Oh my gosh. So 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Yeah. You just don't see eye to eye. Like, it's not that you judge people for having a different perspective than you. It's just sometimes you could be close to somebody whose perspective from you is extremely different. And like, they might not get where you're coming from, and you might not get where they're coming from, but you respect your differences, and you maybe have been content with those differences. But again, cornucopia in reverse. I keep looking at this card and it's just like, there's a part of me that I want to explore. There's this untapped potential within me. There's areas of life that I haven't seen, I haven't done, and I want to do it. And then final card out is the Emperor. Divine masculinity. You're getting really organized during this eclipse season, staying present in the moment. I love that. You're doing it successfully. It feels like you are accomplishing a lot. There's an abundance in your life. You're in the flow of abundance. And you're taking all the right actions towards your dreams, for sure. And I'm seeing success here. So if any of you are doing anything like learning anything in school or going after a certain dream or goal, you will be successful. But, you know, also, I think you're having strong boundaries here also. Not tolerating any toxicity, setting up stronger boundaries with any toxic thing, any toxic person. Yeah, and you're being presented with a choice. It could be a very difficult choice, but it's a choice nevertheless. And you're seeing life from a whole new perspective, and you're sort of asking yourself, should I take action on this? Should I take action on this? Will this lead me correct? Will this lead me in the right direction? Wow. Wow, stunning reading. This is going to be a dramatic eclipse season for Scorpio, I'm not going to lie. It definitely, there's going to be connections falling apart around you. Not all of them, obviously. But yeah, the good thing is we see you making great progress on your goals and your dreams. And I'm seeing a lot of reflectiveness within you, understanding your own wants a lot better. And even your dreams at night may be showing you a future reality that you want for yourself. And it's from that dream that you make the decision to go forward with it. So really interesting. Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this eclipse season. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.